Hola mis Serenitas, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Chiquita Serenita, and today we're going to do some comparison swatches to the Barbie times Colourpop collection right here. Someone asked me if they thought it looked very similar to Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy palette because, you know, they had that palette and they said they didn't know if they really needed this one. I think they wanted it, but they weren't sure because they looked so similar. I think it was mostly the blues and the pinks that got to them. You know, they looked very similar. So I'm not going to swatch every single shade and compare it to that one because obviously Amrezy is not exactly a dupe for this one. This one, what it really comes down to is the pink and the blues look very similar. But I'm telling you, as of now, they're not similar. They're not similar at all. This blue, look at this blue shimmer named Leo. Just look at it. And then you compare it to that blue shimmer called Surf's Up in the Colourpop Barbie collection, and Leo is just more concentrated, more darker, but I am going to give a swatch of it. I'm going to do a little comparison swatch for both of them, and I'm going to do Malibu Barbies, which is a matte blue, just for the heck of it, because, you know, it's a vibrant blue. So I'm going to do that, and then I am also going to compare that Follow the Sun, which is a pink shimmer. I'm going to compare it to Reezy, and obviously Reezy right here is super dark compared to that Follow the Sun shade right there in the middle. If anything, it looks like maybe a dead ringer between Reezy and Barb right here. And even then, like, there's no comparison. There's no comparison, you guys. Also, they wanted me to do little comparison swatches of the Hipdot Peeps. So definitely, I see that blue matte right here compared to Malibu Memories on this side. The bunny one is a little bit, it looks kind of, but this one's actually darker, the one in this one, versus this one that's more of a pastel blue. And then I'm going to definitely compare the pink to all three of the shades in both the Anastasia and the Barbie one. This is a pink cheek one right here. You guys see that little pink shimmer? And I'm going to compare that to that pink shimmer. And that's pretty much it. Those pinks and blues are the ones that really stand out between all three of the palettes. And I'm going to do little comparisons, shade swatches of all of them, just to, like, you know, show you guys, give you guys an idea where we're starting at. So I'm basically going to start with Anastasia first real quick. And like I said, we're going to do just a little swatch of that Reezy shade. So I'm going to start with this bright pink shade right here in the corner. I'm going to swatch it real quick up here. Okay, just to give us an idea, this is what it looks like. And then I'm going to take that Barbie pink Follow in the Sun shade right here. And that is another, and let me tell you guys straight off the bat, the one from Barbie is a shimmer with glitter in it. And the one from Anastasia right here, this one's a straight up just complete shimmer. So I don't know if you guys can see, but I can see it in person that even though they kind of do look alike, this one's a solid shimmer, the one from Anastasia, Amrezy. And this one is a clear shimmer with all these little bright hot pink glitters throughout it. So those are two of the shades right there. I don't think I need to swatch Cupcake because these ones obviously look so, like, they might as well be cousins, right? They might as well be. Now what I do want to do is I want to take the Hipdot Peeps one real quick, and we're going to swatch it on that same little area, just so you guys know. That's the cheek. This is called Chick. This is the Chick shade from the Hipdot. I'm going to put it right below the one from the Barbie. And oh yes, there's a huge difference between that and the first. So I'm hoping you guys can see the differences. This one's more like a pastel pink kind of shade compared to the two others. They're very similar, right? All three of them are very similar. I would say the most standoutish one is that one in the middle, that Barbie one, because it has glitter in it, you guys. It's not just a regular shimmer. This is more of a pastel concentrated shimmer. This is more of a regular type of bold pink type of shimmer. Honestly, all three are great to have, but that's completely up to you guys, you know. Next, we're going to start with that blue shade. So I'm going to start with that blue shade in the Leo right here. This is the one Leo from Amrezy Anastasia. And those are pretty much the only ones that stand out in all of these palettes, right? The blue. I don't think there's a dupe for this one, honestly, because it's so freaking concentrated. Like, oh, look at that blue. I loved it. I used this blue. I think I used it in my tutorial for my actual review. When I reviewed that palette, I did use it. I do remember using it. So now we're going to swatch the blue from Barbie's that's called Surfs Up. And already, look at that. They're just not alike at all. Definitely Leo has glitter. So it is a shimmer with glitter. And this one in the Barbie is a regular shimmer. So look at that. That's a huge difference. That one is obviously more of an aquamarine blue. This is more of like a deep, darker blue than that one. And then lastly, we're going to swatch the one from the Hipdot Peeps, which is a matte blue. That's a matte blue. And that one, I'm going to swatch it right down here. And like I said, that's more of like a pastel. Ooh, I love that blue. It's really pretty. Now, I do want to take that one from the Barbie. There's also a matte blue in the Barbie one. So I'm going to take this matte blue right here. And I'm going to compare it to the blue from the Hipdot one. So I'm going to put it right below that Hipdot one. Just so we can compare them. And oh no. Barbie one is very darker. Look at, you see? This is the Hipdot pastel blue. And this is the Barbie Colourpop. And look at that. Now, I don't know about you guys. But I'm not regretting those blues. Because I'm like looking at all three of these. I'm like, I'm glad I have these shades. They're pretty. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, they don't look a lot alike. Even looking at them, honestly, they're just eyeballing it. Look, they just don't look alike. That's what I think confused her. She just really wanted to know the blues and the pinks. Because she has, personally, she owns this one. And she was like, you know what, can you please swatch the blue and the pink? Because I feel like they're so similar to the one from the Barbie Colourpop. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it, you know, like, I don't mind. As long as I have time, you guys, because like I said, with the kids and everything, especially right now that I have my oldest daughter going to summer school and I'm running around like a chicken without its head. And I don't honestly know how I have these time. Like, I'm trying to find time to do these, like, reviews. So, swatch comparisons is like you're asking me to do something extra on top of already a pile of stuff I have to do. So even though I don't mind, just take in mind, please, I don't want you to get offended if I don't do the comparisons. It's because I barely have enough time to do the reviews. And comparisons, like, it's an extra folder on my already tough workload right now that I'm working with. The schedule right now, it's crazy, especially getting up to drop her off, then picking up a couple hours later. Literally, I have no time. Like, oh, it kills me right now. But hopefully, I'll be able to do at least my overall goal is 1 to 2 videos per week for you guys. And it kills me that I can't do more videos, but I wish I could. But honestly, yeah. So I don't mind doing these type of videos, but just know if I don't do them, I don't want you guys to get offended. It's just a lot. Okay? But I'm glad that I was able to do this one for you guys. I think the freaking pinks are so similar. Like, they might as well be all twin cousins. I don't know. But the blues are very different from each other. So definitely, it just all depends on what type of shades you like. I love the Amrezy palette. I had no problems with it when I used it. I loved it. So, and I really love the glitters that she put in here. I love these little dark tones. I love that palette. Like, honestly, I just can't compare it to Colourpop. It's like you're asking me to compare kids, and I can't compare my kids like that. I can't say I like her better, and this one is, you know, not that good or something. It's like, I don't know. That's why I don't like comparing the swatches. I feel like I don't like comparing. I've never liked it. I was like, dude, I like to judge stuff on entirely on its own, whether it's from the same company or not. It's just not who I am. I don't like to compare them like that. But that's just me. So I'm going to let you guys go. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you'll be notified each and every time I upload a new video. Until next time, stay warm, stay blessed, and stay magica. Bye, you guys.